Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2 with me, Barden. Right, so we're here and we've only got low saves. So the other guys seem to have headed down below. I'm gonna loot some people. So Claude
So close to escaping.
didn't make it, unfortunately. Then her person there didn't make it and didn't even qualify to get a name. It'd be nice though, I know like it's a lot of work for developers and stuff, but it'd be nice if everyone had a name. Because it just makes it feel.
I remember this one. His name was Kerbin. His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
Hey, we brought him with us and he still died. I don't get that. But he does have some nice stuff, but still, I'd rather have him alive than have his stuff, I have to say. Okay. Then a Dead Seeker. Yeah, see, I know it's a lot of work for people to do, and you know most players wouldn't even, we're just looting a body, so they wouldn't even care whether the person has a name or not. They just worry about what loot they're gonna get. But for me, it's just a nice touch, if everyone has a name. But luckily, the developers know best, and they spent their time.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is, luckily the developers know better than me, and they spent their time on more important things, making the game awesome. It's just, for me, it would be nice if everyone had a name. But as I said, it's a good thing that I'm not the one making the decisions. Because you would have a game with everyone with a name and maybe it would just be crap. But yeah, let's see what's going on here.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
Good for you, Garrett.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
Yeah, so she doesn't care about people's names, obviously, calling what's her face and so. And I don't like her. I really don't like her.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely
Cheers.
aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Why are there so many people who died in this battle?
Too many.
One too few, actually.
Yeah, you should have died as well, you bitch.
Alexander, he's alive.
No, you should have died. Alexander, we don't know about yet. I saw him fall with my own eyes. What happened?
Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
Well, we'll make sure we don't make the same mistake with you when we have to kill you, eh?
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive.
What's the plan to do,
Question.
Alexander?
Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice.
Okay, I better get a move on before the Order realizes then that he's still at large.
Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
Does that mean this is a live wood ship?
Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Perhaps an elf might be able to speak with the spirit within the ship?
Go ahead and try. Maybe a pure breed will have better luck than I did. But whatever you do, hurry it up. The longer we sit here, the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
Okay, so can we teleport her into the sea right now?
We won't let that happen.
Thanks, Garrett.
Yes, yes, and all that.
Do you have any leads on how to gain control of the ship?
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
Cool.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do
I
too.
certainly do.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind like to feel useful, don't they?
I'm still trying to figure out what it is that you do other than stand around being smug.
Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Yeah, we're definitely going to kill her at some stage. But the fact that I dislike her so much, I think that makes her a great character. Because she's obviously supposed to be a character that you dislike.
You made it, Godwoken. Good. Not all of us did, though. The sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
Thank you. Okay. Here's the Red Prince.
There you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, back in the party.
Off
You
we
go.
go then.
Hopefully you didn't lose all your stuff. May as well get some more fish while we're here. Thank you.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies.
Okay.
Maybe there's something about...
Where's the rest of our people? There's Jules. Hey, Jules.
It seems you're a born survivor, Sabine. Let's hope we can get this ship moving, so your efforts won't have been...
Yeah, I hope so too. So we found a Red Prince. Where did the others go? Maybe they're gone below decks. Let's head down and see. Storage chest. You now have a storage chest on the middle deck of Lady Vengeance. Use the action menu to send items there for safekeeping. Okay, understood. Cool. Hey, Exeter. Hey, Exeter.
We have to find a way to get this ship moving. We can't let the Magisters catch up with us. We're too weak to fight them again.
Okay, no problem. Why don't we just leave that bitch then to fight them and cause a distraction. Nothing there. Oh, is that Ifan? It very much looks like him.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... from the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work.
It certainly is, but I'm not sure how used to seafaring you got when we haven't moved anywhere. Yep.
Ready. We'd probably get tired of this view soon enough anyway.
Yeah, you might have got a bit of a shock if this ship ever went anywhere. Okay. Dallas's assistant, let's talk to you.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
Okay, so we need to...
The silent monk leans from one
Okay,
foot...
so there's obviously some kind of password, maybe, that Dallas has. Oh, we'll take that, thank you. But you should be doing the living, really, shouldn't you? Go check out the chest. Of course, this is what you do. Like, you know, we're supposed to be the civilized people taking over from the, you know, the nasty, evil people. But what do? We loot everything before actually getting to do, you know, what we're here for. Okay, now what's over here? Okay, there's more things in here. Okay, who are you? Fane. Okay.
Oh, please don't stare.
It's tiresome.
We have seen a skeleton like you before. We've killed plenty of them. What are you doing here?
If you must know, there is an excavation site at the Black Pits on Reaper's Coast. I go to seek answers.
What do you have to find at this excavation site?
The only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact.
Wow, nice.
Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again.
So you got caught a second time. Wow, you really are incompetent. How did you respond to their questions?
They simply asked me what I was doing there, and I simply told them to be gone from my land.
Yeah, that didn't go down too well.
I may have used the phrase pathetic mortals. Come to think of it, I may have used it several times. Damn fools. The faster we leave them behind, the happier I shall be.
Okay, well, I've got my own business to get on with, so you just stand there feeling superior, as always.
Is that so? Perhaps we could find an arrangement that benefits us both.
Maybe we could, but as long as it benefits me more than you, then I'll be happy.
I need to travel to the Black Pits oil field near Reaper's Coast. But my attempts at staying under the cover have not gone well to date. Given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy, I rather think you could be of use. And I am certainly useful to you.
Not really, no.
So, how about it? I travel with you and aid you in your various chores and tasks, while you help me to remain incognito.
Okay, so a choice between you and Lose. Yep, see ya.
Really? Really? Better off alone than with... Oh. Very well.
Yep.
There's no accounting for taste, I suppose. Or sense.
Yeah, I bet that bruised your ego a little there. Hello. Okay, we need that to smother someone. Not him, unfortunately. Okay, got Leia. Let's talk to Leia.
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
Cool.
Home.
Yeah, we're all gonna rock up at your house. Your parents better have a party for us. Okay.
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
True, Duggan. He's a nice character. I'm glad that he survived. Dirty socks. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. So far we found one of our party on each level of the ship. So I'm guessing that Lose is going to be down the next level. We'll go. Can we catch up on you? You're not going very fast. The beast of, like...
This boat's a
if I hadn't known that we only could have 4 people in the party...
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say?
Unfortunately not, but what I was going to say is that if I'd known that my party was only going to be 4 people, I would have saved a slot for him.
Suit yourself then.
Yep.
He drags a comb through his beard. His face bears the scars of a hearty life, but his whiskers glisten as if glazed by the morning dew.
Okay, well, we're going to check out the barrel behind you. For some gold. This barrel for a belt. Oh. What happened there? Something happened with Ifan. Ifan something, something, something. Don't know what he did. Must have been something amazing though. Okay, let's go down another level. Sure, there's lots more stuff to loot, but you know, as I say many times, I'm not here to kind of 100% everything. So as long as I get...
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
Well, it's locked for starters.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
The old text spoke about doors like these. They were called disputous Disputosium. What the hell kind of word is that? Disputosiums, they were called. Okay, let's put my hand on the door, see what happens.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
Okay.
The door stays resolutely closed.
So we have to find whatever goes in the indentation, the gem. Okay, so someone must have the gem. They're not going to be in the barrels, but we're going to check the barrels anyway. Well, Ifan is going to check the rest of the barrels. Okay, some gold. Oh, a nice fish. Okay. Yeah, let's head down here. There's Lucy.
The Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Enough! Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Maybe.
So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
It certainly does seem intriguing. So if you're in control of yourself, then maybe we should journey together again.
The old band back together again, hmm? I guess that depends, doesn't it? Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
I see a lady in a magister's dress with red hair, who has some kind of weird demon on the inside.
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
You're looking a bit worse for wear, but I guess so are we all.
Exactly. Exactly. Your god wants me dead. My god? Devil? Who knows? It wants me. It's getting stronger and I need to outpace it. I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks.
What exactly are the risks?
I can hear its thoughts. It isn't out for blood. It's out for pain. Domination. Total domination. I was wrong to think I could hold it off. I might hurt you. I might hurt anyone. Could you stop me? Really stop me, if it came to that?
I'll do whatever's necessary.
Promise?
It's a deal.
Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eyes.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch.
You're welcome.
Let's go, Chief.
Cool.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady
The
Vengeance.
Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
Hey!
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Let's see. You seem to be in some pain. Were you injured during the taking of the ship?
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price.
Okay. Open the gate. I want to find out if the prisoners know how to get this ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
Well, I kind of have to try, so can you open the gate?
All right then, just don't make me regret it.
We won't. We might kill them, but sure you won't regret it. Okay, in we go.
I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
Cool. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, and I seem to have zoomed out a bit too much as well. Let's go back to you and get to our normal zoom and talk to this lady.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow.
Hey.
She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf.
So it's kind of the name, rank, and serial number. Prisoner of war type stuff. We need to get the ship moving now. You must know something.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
You don't have to tell me anything yet. You just have to listen.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Okay, so what should we use? Either wits or intelligence. Let's go with wits. I overheard Malady declaring she's had no choice but to execute the prisoner if you wouldn't help us. Oh, failed.
The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel.
Can we do anything else with you?
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine...
Right. I think we're going to have to kick your ass then. Okay. So... Well, let's try to talk to him first.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine.
Back away. I've got important matters to attend to.
Prisoner or not, I swore an oath. Touch him again, and I'll kill you.
Okay, well, as long as you're starting to fight, it's not my fault.
I warned you not to...
Oh, did you? Oh, well, tough for you, really, isn't it? No, I'm not going to shoot Sabine. It's this lady I want to shoot. Yeah, take that. And then take that. And then... Okay. She's gonna move to there, yeah. Okay, Sabine. Let's see. Let's give her the mosquito swarm. Okay. Then what else should we do? Nobody really needs restoration. We don't need sacrifice. Decaying touch, yeah. Okay, low say. What's she looking like? So physical would be the best thing, so I'm not sure that you're gonna do physical. I think you're magic. Yeah. Okay. And then you just end your turn. And that allows the Red Prince to hopefully finish her off. Yep. Well done. And then we'll click out of that. Ifan shall loot her. Okay, she had nothing. Okay. Now, let's go talk to you.
Ifan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers. Answers I can only get from him.
Okay, we'll give you one shot at him, but be careful.
Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes, violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? Why?
No matter how loud Ifan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face.
Right, Ifan, I'm sure you're having fun and all, but, you know, it's better to fight him when he's able to fight back.
He turns and snarls at you, the expression on his face so vicious you recoil involuntarily. Seeing this, he falters. In an instant, he is a blank slate, devoid of any discernible emotion. Without a word, Ifan strides away.
Okay, stop being a dick, Ifan.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Okay, let's look closely at the simple regalia.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Yep, let's take that.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Let's get a good look at his face.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop.
Okay, and then let's inspect his
Someone
hands.
has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
Okay, and then, yeah, so we fought that lady and we got the gem from Alexander, which is hopefully going to help us open the door. But we'll go and check that in the next episode because I'm out of time for this one. So as always, if you have enjoyed, please consider hitting that like button, share with your friends or on your favorite social media. And I really hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.